Edvardy Jackson and Orbitron from the World Telegram News. Many Western countries are working to ban TikTok because of concerns that China may use data TikTok collects from the app for mass surveillance.
That's right. In the United States, TikTok has been a topic of serious discussion, especially in the wake of news that a Chinese spy balloon had been flying over the United States. Most recently, Montana's governor signed legislation to ban TikTok from working on government and civilian devices. People who already have the app and continue to use it will not be penalized. This ban is to take effect on January 1st.
But why is TikTok accused of being Chinese spyware? WTN science and mental health correspondent Cynthia Moy is in the studio to give us the rundown.
Yes, Edvardy. Well, TikTok is owned by ByteDance, which is based in Beijing. It was founded in 2012 by two friends who took an interest in programming. ByteDance developed Douyin, a video sharing platform, in 2016. Douyin is the Chinese version of TikTok. It is worth noting that Douyin does not share servers with TikTok, and neither app has access to the other's content. ByteDance gained international attention by buying Musical.ly, a short-form video platform developed in Shanghai that directly competed with Vine in the mid-2010s. The purchase was made for around $1 billion. Musical.ly would be transitioned into TikTok in 2017. ByteDance also developed a video editor app called CapCut. TikTok's privacy policy says that it collects information like carrier, keystroke patterns, IP addresses, location data, contact lists, and biometric data. This has sparked privacy concerns.
Interesting information that you've shared with us today, Cynthia. Thank you.
The MTA has announced plans to replace their iconic turnstiles with an updated redesign featuring technology that directly integrates with the new OMNY, or One Metro New York, payment system. OMNY is set to replace the Metro card in 2024. The 30th anniversary of the Metro card was on June 1st of this year. This move comes as the MTA is looking to combat fare beaters on New York City subways and buses. Here are some highlights from a press conference held by the MTA. For transparency, credit for the audio goes to the MTA, obtained via a press release which contained a link to the entire conference hosted on YouTube.
Turning the tide on these sobering numbers is mission critical, and we firmly believe that action must be taken now before the impact is irreversible.
In order to address all of these types of evasion in these different modes, the panel came up with this report. It includes over 70 recommendations. In order to operate this system that drives the economy of New York City, you need a working transit system, and for that you have to pay the fare. The key issue is it should be, to the extent absolutely possible, civil. We don't want the police enforcing fare evasion on the buses, for example.
New information about YouTube CEO Neil Mohan tonight as we take a look into his background and the shoes he'll have to fill. Here's Mike Valley.
My name is Bessem, and I'll be filling in for Mike Valley. YouTube is a platform to billions of videos. Millions of people rely on YouTube to get their news, opinion, research, and information. But behind the complex system of algorithms is a team that just got a new CEO. A role that was previously held by Susan Wojcicki, who got the title just 9 years ago in February 2014. Under Wojcicki's leadership, saw an update to how YouTube and its creators got paid. Things like super chats and channel memberships are just a few examples. However, Wojcicki also implemented a hardline stance on hate speech and misinformation, which some creators claimed was an authoritarian stance on freedom of speech. Creators have criticized Susan for YouTube's rules regarding demonetization, the YouTube Content ID system, their alleged preferential treatment towards certain creators, alleged racism and bias, and other controversies. Now, Neil Mohan has a task of attempting to restore trust back into YouTube's leadership. Prior to becoming CEO, Neil Mohan was the chief product manager at YouTube, overseeing the launch of Shorts, YouTube TV, and YouTube Premium. Last February, he introduced NFTs to the platform, allowing for viewers to buy and own videos through the blockchain. This was later U-turned after the move saw criticism online. And most recently, Mohan announced an expansion of the YouTube Partnership Program to include creators who make videos on YouTube Shorts.
EDP445 released a video on his website, edp445.com, titled Protect Our Kids. Take a listen.
Holy shit, man. So my mother main Chris Tyson supports child porn. We gotta protect our youth. We gotta protect our kids. and our goddaughters and our nephews and our nieces from weird freak motherfuckers like this. You feel me?
For context, Chris Tyson was a collaborator on the Mr. Beast YouTube channel who recently came out as gender nonconforming. EDP was referencing a 2016 tweet Tyson made saying, quote, "Nothing gets my knob a crankin' like some lolly."
EDP himself had been caught engaged in sexually charged predatory conversations with a minor, leading to his deplatforming in 2021.
Coming up next, two major people in tech are stepping down from their positions. We'll tell you more about that. Plus some follow-up stories. We'll talk about some of the stories that are making their way through the news and updates on old ones that we might have missed. The news will continue in a moment.
This news bulletin is sponsored by you. If you want to help support our work further, shoot us a donation on Ko-fi. Visit www.ko-fi.com/The World Telegram News today. That's www.ko-fi.com/The World Telegram News today. Twitter has a new CEO. Linda Yaccarino, formerly the head of advertising at NBC Universal, was announced to be the successor to lead X Corporation. This statement, released May 13th, is from Elon Musk. "I'm excited to welcome Linda Yaccarino as the new CEO of Twitter. Linda will focus primarily on business operations while I focus on product design and new technology. Looking forward to working with Linda to transform this platform into X, the everything app." Ms. Yaccarino followed up, saying, "Thank you, Elon. I've long been inspired by your vision to create a brighter future. I'm excited to help bring this vision to Twitter and transform this business together. And telling new followers, I see I have some new followers. I'm not as prolific as Elon Musk yet, but I'm just as committed to the future of this platform. Your feedback is vital to that future. I'm here for all of it. Let's keep the conversation going and build Twitter 2.0 together." This comes after a poll Musk made in December about whether he should step down as CEO. He lost the poll to a vote of 57 and 43.
And relating to CEOs, Linus Sebastian will be stepping down as CEO of Linus Media Group on July 1st, 2023. He passes the torch to Taryn Tong, a marketing executive with experience in high-profile tech companies including Corsair and Dell. Linus will remain a part of the company, taking the position of Chief Vision Officer and remaining a presenter and advisor on the team's board. Ownership of the company is not changing either. Linus and his wife Yvonne will continue to be the co-owners and shareholders of the company.
The video game refurbisher DK Oldies has come under scrutiny from YouTubers following a series of videos that report that the company does not refurbish their consoles. Multiple YouTubers, including Richard Masuki or Review Tech USA, bought consoles from their website and received their consoles in subpar condition. DK Oldies responded with the video titled, "DK Oldies refurbishes their consoles." The video was negatively received. In the comments section, the company claims that each console is cleaned and inspected. Our journalists reached out to the company for comment but have not gotten a response. DK Oldies is now facing a class action lawsuit represented by Treehouse Law LLP.
Now for some follow-up stories. E3 was cancelled for the third time in a row after three of the major players, Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony, pulled out of the convention. It was supposed to be from the 13th of June to the 16th, but was cancelled due to a lack of interest in the convention following their pullout. Other developers had also pulled out of the convention before it was cancelled, including Sega and Bandai Namco. The Mario movie was released on April 5th, 2023, scoring a 96% audience rating on Rotten Tomatoes. On April 29th, it became the first movie of this year to hit $1 billion at the box office globally. The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom was released on May 12th. The game won 2 awards for being the most anticipated game last year. Tears of the Kingdom will cost $69.99 at launch, the first price hike for a game in the console's 6-year history. The game sold 10 million units in its first 3 days, making it the fastest-selling Zelda game and the fastest-selling Nintendo game in the United States. The game is estimated to have been around 51 hours long. And that's the news, Saturday, June 10th, 2023. Stay tuned for the latest in the Zoom 11 news with Lightning News, and another installment of the Tech Edition in 2 weeks. But if you can't wait, the news continues on our social media and at theworldtelegram.com.
From the both of us and the entire team at the World Telegram News, stay safe, stay vigilant, and stay connected. Good night.